Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to a continuation of my look at the 5.1 content and indeed the updates to the special site. This, in fact, the second video looking at YoRHa Dark Apocalypse, as it's actually got its own special site. They decided it deserved one, and quite rightly so. I really like this content myself. I'm highly anticipating its arrival, and honestly, I want them to basically write as much as they possibly want and immerse me fully in this. So we have this beautiful banner at the top here with 2P standing atop this ruinous place with a giant mechs in the background there, and I believe androids, right? So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that, but we've seen it before. So as we scroll down, it says the story: an enigmatic android, mysterious machine life forms, and deadly secrets. Then we've got 4 images. We've actually looked at those in the previous video. We'll have a look at those in just a second. Note once again, newfound ruins amidst the YoRHa mountains have drawn the attention of curious dwarves and the warrior of darkness alike. The discovery of a pale-garbed woman calling herself 2P, however, will force these intrepid explorers to confront the reality and dangers of technology beyond their wildest imaginings. So the first image there, we'll briefly go over these for people who haven't seen the first video. So we have the dwarves there with 2P at their side. There's a dwarven storyline all about automation back in Tomra, if you missed that the first time around, but sort of alluded towards this eventually. So it was a no-brainer that it would be sort of featuring the dwarves of Tomra in this storyline. The second image here is of the androids coming to life there, the red eyes becoming angry and aggressive. Interesting, that'll be part of the storyline, no doubt, from a cutscene. And then the third image is actually of the copied factory itself in its ruined form. This is actually pulled straight from Nier Automata, sort of replicating the intro of that area in the actual Nier Automata game, and it looks pretty damn good, as I've said before. And that last image of a boss or a monster shooting out those energy balls. And of course, if you've played Nier before, then you will know that these energy balls are projectiles to definitely avoid, and no doubt this will be used in many of the Alliance raids mechanics. So as we go down here, we have a characters section with this beautiful animated website. I love this place, right? And we have a biography for all of the characters. So this will no doubt be updated as we go. We have some question mark boxes, but the one that's open at the moment is 2P herself. And yes, she is definitely identified as a female character here in the text, so I can at least say that. 2P, an android in white, awakened within the excavation tunnels near Comra. Her knowledge of the ruins and their machine life forms could be an invaluable asset. And that's pretty much all we get there, teasing her character. I want to know more about her, I really do, and hopefully we get some decent voice acting to cover it. As we scroll down a bit more, we have some info about the guest creators themselves, and of course you might recognize them if you've not seen this before from Nier Automata and Drakengard. So we have Yoko Taro, who's the president and game director of Bukoro, and his notable works include the Nier series, the Drakengard series, and he has a little bit of text here. He says, "Good morning, Yoko Taro here. Just last night I had the strangest dream where I was working on a raid for Final Fantasy XIV. And then I woke up and told Square Enix about it, and they were like, that wasn't a dream." And there we go. I love him. He's just full of humor, and it never stops. It never ceases to amuse me, at least on the live streams where he appears. And then we have Yosuke Saito, who's a member of the board and executive producer of Square Enix themselves. His notable works include working on the Nier series, Dragon Quest X Online, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, both of which are fantastic games. I love Echoes of Elusive Age, and hopefully we get a bit of humor from that sort of series coming into this alongside Yoko Taro's amazing serious epic that is the Nier story. And Yosuke Saito says, "Greetings, I'm Yosuke Saito, aka Yosu P. If 2B stands for YoRHa number 2, type B. What does 2P stand for? It can't possibly be second player this time. Well, I'm sure that if you play YoRHa Dark Apocalypse, you'll find that mystery completely resolved." And he cuts off there, because obviously he's saying too much. They're a fantastic pair of guest creators this time around. A lot of people are very hyped for this, and with good reason. So as we scroll down, we have Nier's latest installment. So this is basically like a backstory to the Nier Automata game. They wanted to make this special site to sort of cross-promote the original game and get people to buy it, basically. It is marketing at the end of the day. This little piece on Nier Automata says, "The distant future. Invaders from another world attack without warning, unleashing a new type of threat. Weapons known as machine life forms. In the face of this insurmountable threat, mankind is driven from Earth and takes refuge on the moon. The Council of Humanity organizes a resistance of android soldiers in an effort to take back their planet. To break the deadlock, the resistance deploys a new unit of android infantry, YoRHa. In the forsaken wasteland below, the war between the machines and the androids rages on, a war that is soon to unveil the long-forgotten truth of this world." And obviously we have an official site for Nier Automata if you want to go look at that and probably buy it. I would recommend actually picking up the game and playing it before 5.1, but considering we only have sort of like 9 days left, there are some fantastic YouTube sort of summaries out there. That's pretty much what I would advise. However, when I played the game, it blew me away in so many different ways. All I'll say is you think you're playing one game and then suddenly it turns into like 3 different other games. What I thought actually happened didn't happen. Anyway, it's one of those sort of games you have to kind of like play every ending. There's an ending for every letter of the alphabet, and each one is sort of implied differently that something different happened, and from a different perspective even of different characters. So without spoiling too much, it's a fantastic game, and yeah, I'm all the hype that they're doing a crossover just because of how epic that game is alone. And with Final Fantasy XIV, they never let you down, do they, with crossovers, so everybody should be incredibly excited. Either way, this will be linked in the description as usual when we look at websites. Thank you once again for watching and listening to me drone on about things in the news that you could read yourself. I know some people actually enjoy listening to these and actually watching them whilst they're at work, and yeah, if I was in the same position, I'd be doing exactly the same thing. So thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.